the Nottoway Plantation. Yo, listen. This is huge. So like I said, if you guys are excited, I don't know if y'all saw my post. If you saw my post, let me know if you saw my post. You know what I'm saying? Give me some feedback. Let me know you saw my post. Give me a hard comment. Say something, you know. Say something. Let me know you guys are here with me. Let me read. Okay, thank you for my hat. I ain't never had a hat before. This is my second live, so I'm excited. So let me just give you a little bit of some experience of me being in Louisiana. I am 46, so I was born and raised in Tallulah, Louisiana. Okay, Tallulah, Louisiana is more north. It is like on the border of Louisiana and Vicksburg, Mississippi. Okay, and it's a time warp. So meaning that it's a lot of things that still have not changed in Louisiana. You guys have to understand how much of a portal lock that Louisiana is in. And so for this to happen means that, number one, we are not in the same dimension that we have been in since 1999 to 2019. Okay, 1999, the Prince song, you know what I'm saying, the scare that we had with the Y2K, all of that. We have not been in the same dimension since 2020. We're somewhere different. We are floating in a whole totally different space than where we were before. And the evidence is showing. The plantation fire is the evidence that we're in a whole totally different dimension. And because we are in a different dimension, it's time for us to celebrate. I need y'all to celebrate with me on this, okay? As a little Louisiana girl who has always passed by these plantations and felt very sad, okay? I am a Pisces moon. If you guys are into astrology, I am an Aries sun, Pisces moon, and a Leo rising, okay? Can you tell by the big hair? And to pass by these plantations and to feel the energy and to be sad about what I'm seeing and feeling like there's no change, and to wake up, okay, yesterday, and to see that, you have to understand how excited I am about this, okay? And I want you guys to just be excited with me. I need you guys to be excited about this. I know you may not even clearly understand what is actually happening, but I know a lot of you guys saw the post and you comment on the post, you share the post. Thank you so much for doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because all of us have some type of ancestry. You have somebody, okay, that was born and raised or came through Louisiana. So this is your ancestors too, okay? This is your people. I don't care that you was not raised in the Jim Crow South, okay? This is your legacy. This is your family. This is your people saying we want to be free, okay? So it's important for us to celebrate when we see these things happening in real time, all right? So again, let me know y'all here. I see stuff, but I don't see y'all. I don't see no comments, okay? I see y'all liking the live. I see y'all sharing the live, which is great. Just let me know y'all are here. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think about it. Do you feel connected to this? Or are you so wrapped up in the Diddy trial and, you know, what's going on with Meg and Tory and all this? Are you so locked into other things that you can't see? Let's see. I'm listening, sis. Thank you. Who is that? I can't see your name. I can't see your name, but thank you, love. I'm glad that you responded. Let me know. Yes, you feel connected. Great. Because I feel like the distractions that are happening, I'm on TikTok, so I feel like y'all can handle this. Y'all can handle this conversation, right? I can have a real conversation with y'all without having to filter myself, right? I can tell y'all spiritually and intuitively what's happening without me having to filter myself, right? I'm going to test it out. I need y'all to understand when the world is shifting and we are making major waves in what's happening and we're taking back control of ourselves and our dominion and our land and those things, distractions will be put out there for you not to pay attention. I'm not saying that what's happening with the Diddy trial is not something for us to look into. I think we should look into it. But I feel like if we're paying more attention to that and not putting our energy into the change of what we need to see as it relates to our land and what we need, the United States belongs to us. I know y'all been told, especially for my people of color, okay? For my folk, my skin folks, okay? I know y'all been told that, you know, we was brought to the land, okay? And the truth is, some of us were. But the other truth is, a lot of us were not, A lot of us were there already, okay? Before slavery, before all that stuff even happened, we were already there. If you have any ancestry in native energy, you know what I'm saying? Understand that you are already there. So for them to keep putting in your face, you're a slave, go home, go back to Africa, that makes you feel disconnected, and you don't want to fight. You don't want to take back what's yours. It is ours. Whether you came to the United States and you helped build it, or whether or not you are already there. Understand, it is ours. It's ours to do what we want to do with it. So we want to burn these plantations to the ground. We can do that, okay? And we need to continue that. So even if you see other posts about it, you see other posts about stuff that's happening in Louisiana that's significant to change, please do not bypass it. Please share it. Please like it, because Louisiana is the foundation where a lot of this stuff started. Okay, if I got any of my Haitian sisters and my Haitian brothers and my Haitian cousins on this live right now, y'all also know that revolt of us fighting and, you know, taking back our dominion, and then us being in Louisiana, all of that have always been us. You're in New Orleans? Oh my God, that's amazing. I need to come home. This right here has gotten me so excited. I was like, maybe I should move back home. Because I'm not in Louisiana, but baby, when I tell you I want my energy to be added, if it was ever a time that I'm okay with my energy being conjured and pulled for a cause, this is it. You can use me for this, okay? So moving back home is definitely on my radar within like the next maybe 5 years, coming back so I can make sure that we are still staying on task of making sure that we're ending all of this, right? We're getting all of this stuff done. So I'm excited. Thank you. Are you from Louisiana, or are you just living there? Of course, please. Let me know if you're just living there, and tell me what you're doing in Louisiana, what you're doing in New Orleans. I would love to hear that. Okay, and for everybody else coming in, hey, we're talking about the plantation fire, okay? I'm talking about the plantation fire. I'm talking about being a little girl from Louisiana and passing by all these antebellum homes. And that's something else I want to talk about. What do y'all know about this Annabelle doll? Do y'all know anything about this possessed Annabelle doll? Have y'all heard about this Annabelle doll that all of the psychics and all of the people who deal with paranormal activity has said that this doll should not move? It should stay in the place of where it is. And I don't know who bright idea it was to take this doll on tour, okay? Now, within 1 week, let me just give y'all some foundation. In the Louisiana, New Orleans alone, okay? The Annabelle doll came on Wednesday. Okay, that's what the first thing happened. On Thursday, there was a jailbreak in Louisiana as well. Okay, some brothers broke out of jail. 11 of them, okay, broke out of jail. And then on Thursday, then we had the plantation fire. Y'all don't think all this stuff is connected? Y'all don't see the change? Are y'all not aware of what's happening? Okay, because that doll, even though it's not supposed to be moved, why they decide to take that? Why you decide to take a possessed doll into a land that is filled with spirits running through the streets? Okay, now if you ain't never been to New Orleans, and when I mean been to New Orleans, I'm not talking about you went down there and you just partied, okay? Because a lot of people do that. You went down there for Essence, so you was only at the Essence Fest and that kind of stuff. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking to the ones who go to New Orleans and you go because you know it's something there for you. If you've ever been in New Orleans and you've been there for an extensive amount of time, then you know how spiritual that space is. You know how magical it is, and you know how much energy is running through those streets, okay? You can get lost in that alcohol if you want to and be possessed before you know it. Possessions are real, okay? We get possessed a lot, okay? What do you think the Holy Ghost is? What do you think shouting is? That's possession. Possession of what? The Holy Spirit. What is the Holy Spirit doing? Freeing your body, getting unnecessary energy out of your body. So whether you're a Christian or not, it don't matter, okay? We have to understand that everything is energy. All we're doing is using energy. All we're doing is money is energy. That's currency. What is the root word in currency? Current. So what is a current? It's electricity, okay? So the possessions are real when it comes down to where we are and where we stand. And if you ask me, New Orleans, Louisiana is the bowl of that magical current. So whatever we change, whatever we decide to make happen in Louisiana, oh, the world changes, okay? It starts from the bottom and go up. So nothing happens in New York until it happens in Louisiana. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing happens in Canada, in the top part of the world, unless it happens in Florida. You feel what I'm saying? So the major energy of what we need to shift has to start at the bottom. We have to put our energy there, okay? So celebrate today. Celebrate with me. Celebrate with us. Celebrate with the little girls and the little boys of Louisiana who have been waiting on this moment. We've been waiting on the moment to get free. And getting free, what I mean is, all of our ancestors are tied to that. And because we are a derivative of our ancestors, then when something happens like this, a major thing happens, and our great grandmama is free, and our great, you know what I'm saying? Free from not just the slave mentality, because again, not everybody was slaves. Some people were sharecroppers and they had access to money and resources or whatever, but the treatment is what I'm talking about. The treatment of us as a whole is what's also changing. We are the kings and queens. We are the gods and goddesses. And because we have to be able to stand in power of that. And standing in power of that looks like us celebrating when we made a major change, okay? So I'm excited. And like I said, I just wanted to come in and talk to y'all and see if y'all would talk to me, okay, about how this energy is feeling for y'all. Or like I said, are y'all just way more distracted, way more into the pop culture of what's happening? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's okay too. I'm not here to judge anybody about what you are into. But I am here to be a voice and a face and an energy to remind you that we are here, okay? And we are here doing the work. And I would love for you guys to do the work with me. And the work does not mean that you have to go and pour libations. If you want to pour libations, that would be great, okay? Now, if you want to be like, well, Gigi, what can I do? How can I add to this? Go get some, y'all know the song, this is for my homies. Do that, okay? Go get some liquor. Pour it out, okay? Pour it out to the ancestors. Say, oh, be free, fly free. I'm so, just be in the excitement of it. You can just do that. You can just be quiet. Send out a silent prayer or a silent conjuring of energy, of gratitude, of being grateful for the things that we are doing, right? You can do those things too, but understand that it's more so, if you don't want to go out and do anything or do that, it's more so about your mindset, right? It's what you're thinking about. Unlock your mind and stop thinking and looking at yourself and your ancestors as slaves. Okay, it's time for you to start thinking about yourself and the people you come from as being royal and being royalty, because with that comes power. And when power shows up, we can make major changes. You can just think about, you know what? I just wish all of the plantations all over the world just all of a sudden start burning up. If enough of us think that, if enough of us conjure that energy, we're putting ourselves into a basket, that's going to happen. See what I'm saying? Amber, I love your earrings. Thank you, Amber. Which ones? I got on 2 pair. I have on my sunflowers, and then I have on the ones I normally wear up, which is my copper earrings that has the shape of a woman, her breasts and her butt. You know what I'm saying? This type of stuff I do. I'm real risky out here in this world. You understand? I'm going to always push the envelope. I am the baby of my family. And I'm always the one that is fighting the norms, okay? Or going against the status quo. And because that is the case, you know what I'm saying? You'll always see me. Will you go on? You'll always see fighting bugs. You'll see me, pushing the envelope. Yes. So understand we got a lot of work to do. And I'm excited about that. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. I don't have nothing else to say. If y'all not talking to me, ask y'all, do y'all have any questions for me? Do y'all have any astrological questions for me? How y'all feeling astrologically? Saturn is now in Aries. And because it is in Aries, you may be feeling a little push in a lot of ways, okay? Feeling a little irritation. This is also the eve of a lot of commotion that's supposed to be getting ready to take place. So you may be finding yourself arguing, fighting. I'm the third born, but of my 3 siblings, I'm the baby. Okay. Yes. The babies, just like the firstborns, well, all the children, I think, have a particular type of responsibility to the family. But it's something about the babies. The babies that are born are usually the ones that are coming to push the family forward. You know what I'm saying? The family is usually blocked in some type of way, whether that be in how they communicate, how they love, how they share resources. Something the baby always puts a highlight on, which the babies always seem as being the one that causes the most chaos, right? And that's not the case. The baby's job is to make the loudest noise. Why? Because if you look at it on the scale of, if you got multiple kids, right? Let me see. Your mom had 7 kids. So exact. So if you're born in a family with a lot of kids, sometimes you got to fight, right? You have to fight for your voice. You have to fight for time and space and opportunity. And the baby's job is to make everybody listen, okay? So being the baby has a lot of responsibility to it. Immaculate love, immaculate trust. Yeah, we have to bring them forward. So my family will tell you all the time, Gigi, you're a little crazy. But it's because I do stuff like move to Mexico for 2 years. Put my daughter in college and say, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all later. That's the type of stuff I do. But it's because I have to challenge. I have to challenge what we've been told. I have to challenge what I've been told so that I can be an example, because I'm definitely gonna tell y'all all I can tell y'all. And that's my responsibility. I feel like the older children, the firstborns, also carry a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? The firstborns carry a lot of weight because the responsibility of what the mom wants or what the dad wants, the firstborn child tends to carry that. So I'm a product of 2 children. I have an older brother, and we are 5 years apart. And my brother is also an Aries, but he's an Aries sun. I want to say he's a Libra moon, but I can't remember. I know he's a Sagittarius rising. But my brother carried a lot of weight, emotional weight, for how the changes and things in my family has not made. I don't carry the emotional weight. I carry the weight of my family not being, being behind. I feel like my family is behind on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, I go ahead. I go find out or figure out things, and then I'll come back and then I'll have the conversations with my family, right? That's my responsibility. Whereas my brother just holds space. He's a space holder, you know what I'm saying? Carrying a lot of weight too. Amber says, are you a natural born star reader? Yes, I am a psychic reader as well, and very intuitive, okay? Being that Pisces moon from a little child, I used to cry a lot for humanity. And when I mean cry a lot, I wish one of these times I'm try to get my mom to come on live with me so you guys can just quiz her, because a lot of the things that I went through as a child, my mama was really scared. She was really scared because I would have dreams about things that would happen. There was a scenario of a situation that happened within my family dynamic. My uncle, who is my mom's brother, went through a situation where he was violated by a family friend, and I was young. I had to be 6 or 7, but I remember having a dream where I was violated. So the next morning when I woke up, I was like, oh, Mama, had this dream, and somebody tried to violate me, and my mama just immediately started crying. And I'm looking at her like, what's wrong? Why are you crying? And she's like, just go to your room. Go to your room. We'll talk about it. So I remember her coming into my room probably what seemed to be an hour, hour later. And she was like, the reason why I started crying, she was like, because I got a phone call this morning about your uncle. And my uncle is on the spectrum, because he was the last born of my grandmother, and she was on the older side when she had my uncle. So he has some impediments and things like that my family is taking care of. So him being on that side, I think, was also the thing that allowed him to be violated. And because of that violation, we just had to work through a lot of stuff. But the fact that I had a dream about it did not sit well with my mom. It did not sit well with my mom because she was already dealing with it because it was her baby brother. And then number 2, her child is coming to her describing the things that has just happened to her brother without me knowing anything about it. So understand that the energy that I've been carrying for a very long time as a child has been sometimes very isolating. Okay, so when you are when you are advanced, okay, as a child, sometimes people don't know what to do with you. They don't know how to handle you, and then you grow up and you get old, okay, and those gifts don't go away. Now, I remember trying to pray my gifts away. How many of you have done that? How many of you in this live have and you can just give me a heart or something, you know what I'm saying, in the chat. But how many of you have had gifts that you felt like was too much for you to handle, or too much for your family to handle, and you tried to pray it away? Because I did. I tried to pray it away. I've tried everything. I tried to pray it away, okay? And trying to get rid of your gifts is, number one, something crazy, but number two, when you're in the process of trying to get rid of your gifts, other things start to happen to you, right? Just other things start to come in. So when I recognized what I had done as trying to pray my gifts away, right? Because they didn't go away, but Spirit came in and showed me a lesson. I immediately was like, okay, no, I'm gonna need these, okay? But I recognize that when you are a person that has very strong spiritual gifts, meaning like you are very intuitive, so people can't just say things or do things around you, you know what I'm saying? And when they recognize that, when they recognize they can't use you, or they recognize that you are not going to be the one to allow them to use or abuse any other energy where you are present, it means that sometimes you don't get invited. It means sometimes you're left out, and sometimes you are air quote alone, because I don't really think it's aloneness when you are not being invited to be around a group of people who don't like you no way. I think that's protection is what that is, but it can be hard sometimes, or difficult, to have a group of people in your life that really support you. Okay, Amber says, I'm 35 and it just hit me. Oh crap. I'm stuck. What do you mean you stuck? Oh, Lakota. Okay, so mine was, yeah. And let me tell you something, medicine woman, while you on here talking to me, since it's just me and you, Amber, I don't know where everybody else, it's me and you. Let me tell you something, medicine woman. We need you. Do you hear me? If nobody else will tell you today, let me talk just to you, okay? I need you. I need you because you stepping into your medicine woman bag is going to not only shift and change every person that comes into your vibration, but that energy is going to ripple. It's a ripple effect that now the person that you shifted, the medicine that you was able to give to that person, is now going to affect every person that they come in contact with. So we have to understand that our gifts are not meant, yes, they could be heavy. Yes, they can be sometimes something that makes you feel away. But understand that God, the ancestors, will never give you something that you cannot handle. So it's important, extremely important, for you to step into that medicine woman bag, because we need you. We need medicine women active, okay? We also need more doulas, okay? Are y'all seeing what's happening to us? Are y'all aware of what's going on with us bringing our babies into this world? They're trying to stop it, okay? That hospital is not some space that is safe. Let me go ahead and give you a little foundation on that too, Amber, while I'm talking to you. The hospitals, when it comes down to us birthing our babies in the hospitals, the mortality rate of us dying in childbirth is going up. Why is it going up if medicine is improving? Because our medicine women are not there. Y'all are not showing up, right? I don't consider myself a medicine woman, but I do consider myself an aid to the medicine women and the medicine men. I'm an aid to that. In what ways? I sing. So when you give in your medicine, if you decide to step into your shaman work, right, do your ceremonies, all the things that you have already been called to do, you're going to have the help and support. We're here to help you, right? I just need you to understand that this call, you coming on this live, I don't know if you're following me or how you found me, but know that this is not a random conversation. I don't talk to people randomly. Nobody shows up in my life randomly. Nobody even talks to me randomly. I'm the person that people look at and like, something's up with her. What's going on? She got a little something with her. So only the people who really come into my vibration is because we've already met already. We've already done this. So I'm just here as a reminder to myself first, because I don't really, to be honest with you guys, the reason why I've had this account for over 5 or 6 years and have not done anything with it, because I don't care about likes and hearts and that kind of stuff. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to be out here in these streets and walk around, and every step I take is my intuitive ability to change and shift the world. So I need you to do that. Okay, Amber? And if you need support, if you having a day where you like, I just need to get out, just reach out. You know what I'm saying? Just say something to somebody, to me. Say something so I can give you some encouragement, so you can understand that without you doing that, if you don't do it, then we are a little bit behind. Okay, meaning like, I recognize me not getting on TikTok. Maybe some people are a little bit behind because I'm not doing my work, right? So I'm going to do my work more. Like, I've been on IG, and Facebook was the place that I feel like I built up the most. And now they are not only suppressing me, but have also like demonetized me and all kind of stuff because of the things that I'm talking about. So I don't know how long I'm going to be able to have access to y'all before they decide to shut me down because of what I'm saying, right? I don't care. I'm going to keep trying anyway. I'm going to keep doing it anyway. I have a YouTube channel as well, which most of my astrology stuff is over there, but I'm going to start posting some more stuff over there too. But come on, we got to get together, okay? This is a call for us to get together and come together to do some amazing work, okay? Yes. Whatever's blocked, whatever's stopping you from doing it, let it go. You know what I'm saying? And if it's something that maybe you can do work around, maybe you don't necessarily have to let your father go. Maybe you have to do some internal work that allows you to shift that dynamic. Your father is half you. We are half our mamas and half our daddies. So a lot of the fights that we have with our parents be in the physical. Why? Why are we having physical fights when we are part spiritual? We're part of them. Why? We don't have to do it that way. You don't have to clear up the karmic energy by having the fights. We got to do a lot of this work spiritually, okay? So, let's see. Yeah. Please, okay, please get the cards, girl. Get all the stuff. Whatever spirit is telling you to get and do it. Please get it and do it, okay? Because we need it, you know. And that's what I said too. I actually designed my own tarot cards. They're astrology based, but they also have tarot based to them as well. I just finished the cards, and they will be printed and out. And so I'm going to be also doing some information with those cards on this channel as well. Yes, please let me send me an invite. I want to come. I want to come watch you on Monday. I want to be a part of your support team when it comes down to you getting out here doing what you're supposed to do. Please let me know. I'm always down to support people who are ready, okay? I am. So, all right. I think I'm going to go and walk to the store, get me some groceries and some fruit for the rest of the day, you know. But thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget, if you see anything about this plantations burning to the ground, I don't care how many times you've seen it. I don't care who posted. I don't care. Reshare, okay? Put it out there. Maybe you can repost it too, right? Again, you have ancestry in Louisiana, even if you don't think you do. Trust me when I say you do, because we all came to that port. If you live in the United States of America, you came through one of them ports, okay? If you not Geechee Gullah, if you not, Haitian Louisiana, you done came through one of them ports. And if you come through one of them ports, these plantations, your family has been on them, either building them, they passed through it, they've done something there. And because they have, they're asking for you to come back and get those resources. Okay? These are our resources. So I'm glad that they're burning to the ground. And let me say this too, because when I posted on Facebook, somebody was like, oh, that's an insurance scam. It might be. This might be a ploy in business. But that's not our concern. Again, that's the distraction. Because what I heard was, they can file insurance, but what they will not have is that land. The grandchildren and the great-grands, we're going to procure this land. This land is ours. So when they get through burning everything to the ground, we need to have all our finances together. So this is also a call for y'all to get y'all money together, okay? Stop spending money on things that you shouldn't be spending money on. I need you to start saving and start getting your credit together so that you can, when it's time to buy up this land, and don't be scared of it. It's your people. So what are you afraid of? When it's time for you to buy up this land, I need you to have the credit to buy it. You need to have a little money down to do it. You need to know how to be able to put things, okay, in business format. Since we have the next 4 years, air quote, of a businessman, get in business. So if you do not have a business, start one today. Start one tomorrow. It's not hard to start a business. All you got to do is go and get your EIN number. Go ahead and establish yourself as a business and have that be your way of what you can file things through, meaning like get grants, get all kind of things. You don't want to do it on your person. Your person is attached to the United States of America. What I mean is you as a person, as a social security number, belong to the United States. But your business doesn't. Your business doesn't. You can start a business and kill that business in 7 days, okay? That's how I know it's a different entity. So get out of your person and get into a different persona that you can get this money in, because we need to buy this land up. If it's ours, right? Let's take back control. And taking back control looks like you having responsibility over your own autonomy of who you are. And that starts with you not being afraid of money, not using it incorrectly. Money is energy. So the more we learn how to do that, the better we get the advancement to be able to take over. I'm excited. Y'all should be excited, because what we read about in Tulsa and when our ancestors had everything, this is that time. This is the time where we get everything. So don't be distracted by you think you losing. No, we're not. If anything is leaving out of your life right now, it is a part of your stuckness. It is a part of why you have not been able to advance. So when things leave, let it go. I don't care if it's a person. I don't care if it's a car. I don't care if it's a house. I don't care what it is. Whatever leaves right now, let it leave. It's creating room, it's creating space for you to get more, okay? So get on top of your stuff. This Saturn and Aries energy is going to make sure that you get structured and disciplined in what you need to do. So as we are seeing the changes happening, as we're seeing the fires and we're seeing all these things happen, it's time for us to make moves. It's not time for us to get scared. Don't be afraid of AI. Don't be afraid of the changes. This is coming from you. Okay, this coming. Go and look up Henrietta Lacks. Do y'all know who Henrietta Lacks is? Have y'all heard of Henrietta Lacks? Do y'all know what HeLa cells are? Have you ever heard of these things? Okay, go and look it up, because once you go and look it up, it's going to let you know how magical you are, how amazing you are. Everything is being built off of your design. Even AI, even the computers is being built off of your brain. So they can use your brain and you can't. They can advance and you can't. They can use your cells, Henrietta Lacks, black women. They can use your cells to duplicate while you are on and gone, and don't pay you for it either, okay? So they can do all these magical things with your body and your cells and your blood and your energy, but we are afraid of what? Nothing. We're afraid of nothing, okay? So thank you guys for joining me. Yes, and she was from Baltimore, Maryland. Well, come on with the information, okay? She also had some roots in Louisiana and Mississippi too. You understand? Because again, there is no Baltimore, there is no New York, there is no up there without down here. You understand? So know that your greatest ancestors is still running through your body, because the HeLa cells, Henrietta Lacks cells, is the main thing that they use for all vaccines. The main thing they use for most of the stuff that we got pumping in our body has Henrietta Lacks cells in it. So you are walking around here just as magical as you want to be, being afraid of what? People who are not magical. Don't make sense to me. Don't make sense, okay? Get yourselves together. Collectively, we're going to get ourselves together and do our work, all right? So I appreciate you guys for joining me on my second live. I got one more. I think TikTok said I need to do 3 or something before they gonna allow me to have full control over the live. Like I told y'all the last live, I don't know how to do this stuff. but I'm going to do it anyway. I am the definition of doing it scared. I'm the definition of doing it without having all the information. I'm also the definition of not needing support to get it done. Okay? So I am going to say that y'all are that same way because y'all have been here with me. Okay? So I'm going to do a live again maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, maybe on Monday. But thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to celebrate today because we're having major changes. Okay? And yeah, enjoy your day. And I'll see you guys soon.